And you mentioned that you've discovered that you're an audit learner later on in life.
Yes.
How was your experience growing up and trying to find different ways and means how you can study and sort of internalize knowledge? And what are the benefits, perhaps, of learning? What is your learning style at the early stages?
I think I discovered this when I was doing my master's, so quite late in life compared to where I was studying most of my life. So, and part of it is possibly because most of the content when I was younger was not available digital. So if you, way back when we were doing our O-levels and A-levels or even my first degree, most of the content was available through a book, which wasn't even available to view it digitally.
Yeah.
So you had no option but to read. But in time, I remember this started off when I used to read case studies on my way. So I used to put all the case studies on my iPad back then.
All right.
This is 2015, so almost 8-9 years ago. And I would be on a flight because I was doing an MBA in a particular university where I had to travel. And when I would be on the flight, I would be listening. So back then I had to highlight all the text.
Yeah.
I had to switch some of the options on the iPad to be able to listen to text. Now it's part and parcel. Yeah. And I realized that retention was higher when I listened. And sometimes if I had the option, because I was sitting on a flight, I was also actually looking at the screen, so I was consuming dual. But then over time, I got used to this, let's say, robotic voice, because at the beginning it was very robotic.
Now they improved.
Now it improved significantly. In fact, there are many AI.
Yes, that's what I was going to mention.
Actually, you wouldn't tell that it's AI.
And you can use your own voice in order for them to generate.
Exactly. So, but that's how I discovered that I was able to retain better if I was listening to stuff. And also, today we have many distractions, and nowadays we have even more distractions because you have your laptop, stuff popping on your screen, your phone. So by having at least more than one sense which is focused on what you are doing, and for those people out there who are maybe like me, who are constantly thinking of new ideas and kind of on the next best thing, you need to find time to focus. And for me, this was one way of focusing.